Hey everyone, welcome to the Comfy Cozy Club, the online version of Studio Natuurlijk. My name is Nathalie and I have a full body Pilates flow for you today. So let's drop right in, let's get started. Start in a comfortable cross-legged seat and just take a moment to bring your hands onto your belly. Let's just take a moment to land here, coming out of our hands and really grounding down into the body. Close your eyes whenever you're ready. And then take a really deep breath in through your nose. Feel your belly expand. And exhale out through your mouth. Let's do that twice more. Take a really deep breath in. Feel the belly expand. And a warm exhale out through the mouth. Feel the belly pulling in. Draw your belly button down to your spine. And just once more, take a really deep breath in. And exhale out. Slowly open your eyes and come to sit at the front of the mat. Bring your feet hip width apart, so about approximately 2 fists worth of space in between your feet. Toes are pointing forward, and if this is a bit too much on your hips, just bring your feet forward and flex the feet, giving yourself a bit more space. Then take a deep breath in. Lift up through the crown of the head, really sitting onto the sitting bones. And as you exhale, bring your chin down to your chest. Start to really round through the spine as we create space in the spine, scooping the belly button inwards and upwards here. Breathe in as you lengthen out, so really visualize the space in between the vertebra. And as you exhale, round through your spine, relax your shoulders down. And now see if you can send your breath into the rib cage. So it's almost like a harmonica, is that what it's called? Let's do that 2 more rounds, exhaling as you round. Inhaling as you lift. Once more, really getting into that Pilates breath, and then sit back on top of the sitting bones, send your arms forward, turn the palms of the hands in, shoulders really plugged in, breathe in, spiral up through the crown of the head, exhale, think C-spine in the spine, and start to roll down 1 vertebra at a time. So how slow can you go here? See if you can imprint every individual vertebra into the mat. And then interlace your hands behind your head as you send your legs out long. Flex your feet, so going really active through the legs. Fold the elbows in just a little bit. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And then as you exhale, lift your head, lift your shoulders, coming into a crunch. Breathe in, lower the head, the shoulders down. Keep your sternum lengthened, so keep your gaze up. Approximately to that point where the wall, the ceiling connect, reaching the crown of the head all the way back. And I really emphasize, really focus on moving from the core as you exhale, sliding the lower ribs down, and just let the neck, the shoulders follow. Following the flow of the breath and just giving a gentle wake up call to the abdominals. And let's do that 2 more. See if you can stay up in your crunch just for a microsecond. Maybe feeling a bit of a shake in the core muscles. And then bring the head, the shoulders down. Hug your knees into your chest and take a moment to massage your back. So moving one way and moving the other way. Okay, bring your legs into a 90 degrees angle, so bringing the knees parallel with the hips, the shins parallel with the ceiling. And just take a moment to lift the tailbone and really snuggle the lower back down into the floor as you press the rib cage down into the mat, so immediately feel the core muscles pulling in. Arms next to the body, palms of the hands facing up. Take a deep breath in through your nose. As you exhale, bring the right leg down, keeping that 90 degrees angle in the leg, so moving from the hip. Breathe in to lift. Exhale, drop the left leg down, moving from the hip. So we're really using the core muscles, pulling the abdominals in to protect the lower back, But if there is any discomfort in the lower back, you're welcome to really press the lower back down into the floor. So that might mean bringing the knees a bit more in, a bit towards the chest. Okay, let's do that twice more on both sides. Exhaling to lower, inhaling to lift, and then really get lost in the breath. So just following the flow of the breath. And this is a really great practice to target those really deep abdominals, those transverse abdominals. Then return back into the 90 degrees angle with the legs and just drop the left leg down into the floor. Connect the left foot down into the mat, extend the right leg out, align your knees. Lift the head, lift the shoulders. Now spread your fingers really wide, bringing the fingertips behind the ears. Press your head into your fingertips. Take a really deep breath in. As you exhale, connect the knee towards the left elbow. Gaze over to the right. And then breathe in as you extend. Exhale as you twist. So activating the obliques. Now don't bring your head all the way down, staying really high and lifted in the head, the shoulders. See if you can keep your pelvis stabilized. So the legs, the upper body is moving, but see if you can keep those hips down. 2 more, breathing in. And exhaling, twist. So the flow is one of the Pilates principles. So we keep on taking out any hard edges and making it a really fluid movement. Bring the right foot down. Bring the left leg up, extend. Knees are parallel, take a deep breath in. Exhale, twist, so straight into the other side. Just know that you can always take breaks. If this is a bit tough on your neck, maybe your neck isn't used to this or you spend a lot of time behind screens, make sure your head and shoulders are lifted really high. So that might be a bit counterintuitive, but that makes sure that we're really lifting from the core and not dragging ourselves up from the neck. Okay, let's do 2 more. And hug your knees into your chest. Take a moment to massage your back. Take a moment to bring your head from side to side. And then extend both legs out, all the way up towards the ceiling, taking hold of the backs of your legs, noticing how your hamstrings are feeling. Maybe this complete extension isn't possible, no worries. Maybe you need to slide your hands underneath your lower back. Bring the palms of the hands to face up. Relax the shoulders down. And now breathe in as you open the legs out wide. Flex the feet. Exhale, squeeze it in. Point and open. Flex and squeeze. And now just keep it going. Really feeling the core pulling in every time you exhale, every time you close the legs. And think about moving underwater. So again, keeping the movement really fluid and soft. So really engaging the inner thighs, the outer thighs, but also working the core. Okay, final 2. Maybe you need to take a break, otherwise straight into the next one. Point your feet, turn your knees out so you have like a medium pizza slice in between your feet. Lengthen the legs out, so kind of ballet legs pointing through the feet. Keep pulling those lower abs in. Now we're going to crisscross the legs one over the other. It's called the ballet crisscross, so we want a really urgent, controlled movement, no flapping about in the legs. And then we're going to breathe, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, in through the nose, out through the mouth. If you'd like a little more, lift your head, lift your shoulders, reach your fingertips towards the back edge of the mat and drop your legs a little lower. So the lower you go in the legs, the tougher it will be on your core. Breathing in, out, in, out. Final 2 breaths. And hug your knees into your chest, bring your head down and take a moment to really twist your ankles, enjoying any sound effects that come with. Wiggle your toes. And then take a deep breath in as you send your arms up and overhead. You can always support your head on this one if you feel like you need it. As you exhale, lift your head, lift your shoulders, press away through the arms, the hands press away through the legs. Breathe in, bring your knees into your chest, head down, arms up and overhead. Exhale from the core, lift. 2 more, breathe in. Exhale, out. This is our last one, breathe in. And now as you're up, we're going to stay up there. Take a deep breath in here. And see if you can roll up a little higher. So maybe lowering the legs down a bit to give yourself some space. Maybe taking hold of the backs of your legs, coming into the teaser. And maybe this is impossible for your body, just stay down low. Okay, hug your knees into your chest. Breathe in, send your arms up and overhead. Exhale, lift your head, your shoulders press away. Breathe in, lift up even higher, teaser. Exhale, hug your knees into your chest, lower down. Breathe in, arms up. Exhale, extend. Breathe in, reach. Exhale, lower down. Final round. Breathe in, extend the arms up. Exhale, extend. Breathe in, rolling up, pulling out of the lower back and smile. Exhale, hug your knees into your chest. Well done, great job. Even if your teaser looks a little different, I hope you felt why it's called the teaser. It's a really classic Pilates move, but it's a tough one. Okay, this is our final exercise here. Lift your head, lift your shoulders. Once again, spread your fingers really wide. Bring your fingertips behind your ears. Press the head into the fingertips. Legs into a 90 degrees angle. Breathe in. As you exhale, send your right leg out long and twist, coming into the crisscross. So right elbow to left knee. Breathe into center. Exhale, left elbow to right knee. And now keep it going, moving with the breath. So finding that flow, that fluidity, as we keep the stabilization in the pelvis. Keeping it slow and steady, keeping the head lifted. And now your choice, maybe keeping it slow, or we're going to add on this and we're going to do 3 quick ones. So it's 1, 2, 3. Now twice, slow it down. Slow motion, slow motion. It's 1, 2, 3, and slow it down. Slow motion, slow motion. Okay, 2 more rounds. Slow it down. Keep it mindful even if you're speeding it up a little bit. Final 2. You've got it. And hug your knees into your chest. Bring your head down. Take a moment to bring your head from side to side, relaxing through the neck muscles. And then take a hold of the backs of your legs as you roll yourself up here. Send your legs out long, flex your feet, bring your legs a little wider than hip width apart. So if you have the space, extend the legs out really long. Maybe bend your legs if you need a bit more space. Bring your hands behind your head. Take a really deep breath in to lift up through the crown of the head. And now as you exhale, draw your chin to your chest. Really reach the crown of the head forward. And then when you can't go any further, take a really deep breath in, pulling the belly button inwards and upwards. And as you exhale, allow the elbows to become really heavy. So kind of like big, sad bunny ears, stretching through the back of the neck. Breathe in, open the elbows really wide. Exhale, roll yourself all the way back up, lengthen out through the crown of the head. And as you exhale, release. Take a moment to bring the legs together and just shake it off. Now bring your feet down, once again hip width apart. Bring your hands behind you, fingertips pointing in, really gripping the mat with your fingertips. Pull the elbows in towards each other as if you want to kiss the elbows together. Reach the crown of the head all the way back, and I really press down through the foundation. So press down through your feet, your hands, as you lift up kind of into a little table. If you find that that's impossible, you might need to walk the feet out a little bit. Now really lift your hip bones, reach the crown of the head all the way back. Take a deep breath in, press away from the mat. And as you exhale, chin to chest, lower down. Now you can always keep your bottom into the floor. We're going to stay up on this next one. Really press into all four corners of your feet, so let your legs do the heavy lifting. And then bend the elbows back and exhale, press it up. 2 more, just a little action for the triceps. Bend the elbows back and press it up. 1 more, bend the elbows back. Lift it up and slowly lower down. Nice. Take a hold of the backs of your legs. Breathe in, sit up really nice and tall, lengthen. Exhale, C-spine, chin to chest. And now really draw your heels in towards you. Keep rounding through the spine and just let the shoulder blades really slide down the back body. Take a hold of your feet. This is the fun bit. Really hug your heels in. And we're going to keep ourselves really teeny tiny into this little package, into this little bowl. And we're going to roll over the length of the spine, so massaging the back body. See if you can come back up. So if you need a bit more help, I won't judge you if you flap your feet a little bit. The further you get along in your practice, the easier it will be to really hug the heels in. But I do encourage you to meet your edge. So if you get stuck somewhere, like a little bug that can't get up, you're doing really well, because that's the moment your core has to really turn on. Okay, roll yourself back up. And now we're going to come over onto our right side. So send your right arm out long. Really take care to bring the arm in line with shoulder. Bring your legs out long. Now make sure you can still spot your toes when you're looking forward, so your legs aren't behind you. And then close that ribcage once again, so strengthen the core. As you exhale, lift the left leg up. Breathe in, lower down. Exhale, lift. Breathe in, lower. 2 more. 3, think about length instead of thinking about how high you can bring that leg. And then we're just going to change it around, so flexing to lift and breathing into lower. So find that flow, move with your breath. If you're really stable here, you're welcome to take your hand away. Final 2. Now bring your left leg up in line with your left hip, flex your left foot, and then as you exhale, we're going to do a kick in twice. So it's kick, kick, point, and then swing it back, but make sure you aren't arching in the spine. So flex, kick, kick, point, and draw it back. 2 more. 1 more. Now keep your left leg in line with your left hip. Keep your left knee pointing forward, and we're going to draw really tiny, tight circles. So Cheerio size. It's up, up, up. You should start to feel that left hip. So really keeping it urgent, tight circles, and then circle the other way. Don't forget to breathe and relax your face. Let's do 2 more. And now bring your left big toe towards your inside of your right knee. Breathe in, extend the left leg out, flex through the foot, that should feel good, and close. So it's point, draw it in, extend, and close. 3 more. Point to the inside of the knee, extend, squeeze it close. 2 more. And now with your left hand, take a hold of your left ankle as you pull the ankle back, but really extend your tailbone, so lengthen the tailbone down. Press the hip bones forward as we stretch through the quadriceps. So stretch through the left upper leg. And slowly release. As we just swing the legs around and take it onto the other side. So coming to lie onto your left side. Making sure your left arm is in line with your shoulder. We want to make sure of that because that means our neck is nice and long. Make sure you can still spot your toes. Hug the lower ribs in. Exhale, point and lift. Inhale, flex and lower. Now move with the breath. Think about length, as if somebody's pulling on your right big toe. Final 2. And then we're going to change it around, so flexing as we lift and pointing as we lower. Now, one of the beautiful things about Pilates is that we usually take the sides of the body. So in a lot of sports, we really move from the front and the back of the body. So this is a really great exercise or form of exercise to supplement any other workouts with. But great on its own as well. Okay. Keep your right leg in line with your right hip, flex through the right foot, draw the lower belly in, kick, kick, point, and a really smooth movement back. So flex, kick, kick, point, swing it back. 2 more. Keep the leg in line with the hip, knee pointing forward, lengthen that leg out, tight circles, up, up, up. Keep it going. Keep breathing, you're doing great. You should really feel that right hip. And reverse your circles for 5, 4, 3, 2. Right big toe to your inner knee. Extend the right leg out, flex the foot and squeeze it closed. Point, extend, and squeeze. Breathe in, and exhale. 2 more. And then with your right hand, catch the right ankle and really press your hips forward, lengthen your tailbone down. So find that resistance in the stretch. Roll the right shoulder away from your ear. Take 1 more deep breath in. And as you exhale, release. Then we're going to come to lie on our belly. So take a moment to roll over as a little sausage. And then bring your hands underneath your forehead. Relax your shoulders. Lengthen your tailbone down. Maybe feel the pelvic bone pressing down into the floor. And really lengthen out through the legs. Now from that length, we're going to lift both legs up. Breathe in to open the legs. And exhale to really squeeze them closed. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Breathe in to open. Exhale to squeeze the legs closed. Now once again, think about moving underwater. Moving with the breath. Feeling the belly pull in every time you exhale. And feel the lower back muscles start to work. So this is a really great exercise to strengthen the lower back. But also feel that burn in the glute muscles. We're going to do 3 more. Now drop the legs down. Lift the forehead off of the hands. We're going to swim the arms around, really reaching your fingertips towards your heels. Breathe in to lower the nose down to the floor. Exhale to lift. Keep the feet connected to the floor. Breathe in to lower. Exhale to lift. Feel the muscles of the back body really ignite. 2 more. Now stay up there. Keep reaching your fingertips back. Lift the legs, float them up. If this is too much, skip this part. We're going to graze the fingertips over the mat, send the arms all the way forward, and now circle around, so swimming. Breathe in, open the legs, send the arms forward, exhale as if you're shooting yourself through water. Breathe in, open. Exhale, circle. So this is really working the entire back body. We're going to do 3 more circles. Keep your neck long, keep your chin in. Final one. And hands underneath your shoulders. Now move in slow motion as you push yourself up, coming onto all fours, aligning your knees with your hips, your wrists with your shoulders, and just taking a moment to roll the spine out. So exhaling as you round through the spine, and inhaling as you tilt the pelvis up and press your heart through the gateway of your arms. Move with your breath. 2 more. Really coming into the mid-back. And lengthen out through the spine. So this is really the last bit of our practice before we're going to stretch. So, the fun part. Take a moment to send your legs out long, coming into a plank. Now, if this is too much for your wrists, you can always come to your lower arms. Bring your feet a little wider than hip width apart. Really lift the lower belly in, lengthen your tailbone down towards the back edge of the mat. Come onto the inside of your outside of your left foot, inside of your right foot, and drop your left hip down. So, this is a really beautiful pose, kind of like you have a mermaid's tail. Now from the core, lift up. Bring your right hip down. Breathe in, lift. Exhale, dip that hip down. Breathe in, lift. Exhale, lower. Twice more to both sides. So this is really a full body workout, right? This is great for the upper body strength, great for your core, and we're getting a nice IT band stretch, but also great for those obliques. I think those were 2. Okay, lower your knees down and bring your hips down onto your heels. Sit up really nice and tall. Breathe in as you circle the arms all the way up. Exhale as you circle the arms all the way down. Twice more. Breathe in, circle up. Exhale, circle down. Once more, take a deep breath in. And bring your hands into a prayer. So I hope you feel a pulled in sensation in those core muscles. I hope you really felt the strength. Well done. I hope to see you soon. Have a really good day. Bye.